back to JAdemy. In AWS Lambda series, I just want to give an overview of Boto 3 libraries because we will use AWS Lambda with Python to communicate with any other services. Obviously, in AWS Lambda, we'll use libraries of Boto 3. So we just want to understand what is Boto 3. So whoever working with AWS Cloud automation, like whoever working with on a cloud automation, they must have minimal understanding of AWS SDKs for their their favorite is for programming language. In my case, Python. This article covers only installation and configuration of Boto3 libraries, but also advanced topics. If anybody requires, then you can just comment. So I will just take it to the advanced view of Boto3 libraries. So before I jump into what is Boto3 library, how we can use, and how I can access to different AWS services, we need some prerequisites. That is Python. So I will just download it, and it is downloading. We also required AWS CLI also. Just what I will do, I'll just configure this and let this run in backend, and we will discuss remaining things. So I have installed AWS CLI, and it is installing. Let me complete this because it will take time later. So I just want to show you. Okay, and I have also downloaded Python. So I'll just go down, and I will also execute the Python exe as well. So these are the two prerequisites. Install. Okay, yes, yeah, Python also will install. So meanwhile, I will just explain you what is actually Boto3 and why do we need. Yeah, Boto3 library is a AWS SDK, software development kit, to run along with the Python that allows you to create and configure, manage AWS services using AWS APIs. Boto3 SDK provides not only object-oriented API but also low-level access to AWS services. The Boto3 library heavily relies on other Boto core libraries that handles Python code to take care of low-level operations required to send secure HTTP API requests to AWS services whenever we are communicating with any other AWS service. How do I use Boto3? How do I use Boto3 with AWS? To start using the Boto3 libraries to interact with AWS API, you have to install Python Boto3 module and import it from the Python program code that we will see. And what AWS does, the Boto3 library, what accesses does Boto3 gives you. So basically, whenever you are trying to communicate with AWS services with the help of Boto3, you can easily integrate your Python applications, libraries, or scripts with AWS services, and it gives full control over all AWS services like AWS EC2, Amazon VPC, S3, Amazon DynamoDB, and many AWS services. You need to keep in mind that user or service who is making a API calls must have privileges, must have privileges privileges to make API calls, actual permissions to call AWS APIs. These permissions are controlled by AWS IAM service defined in IAM policy. So, and granted to the user with the help of username and access key or secret access key or IAM role. Anything is fine here. And how to use Boto3. To start using Boto3 libraries to interact with any AWS APIs, you have to install Boto3 Python module that we have done already Python. Then we will install Boto3, import it from our Python program code and use Boto3 client and Boto3 resource method to connect to any AWS service through API endpoint. So finally, you have to use the Boto3 client or resource object methods to interact with specific API which is allowed. See, Setup failed. One or more issues caused due to Fredus. Okay. Okay, close. Already I have installed AWS CLI and again I have installed Python and now I just executed pip install Boto3. That's where we have to install Boto3 in our servers. So installing Boto3 is here we can go with if you don't have already installed Boto3 tools or AWS tool, that is CLI, you have to install them first and there only you can install this Boto3. So installing Boto3 with the help of pip install Boto3 and AWS you can install either AWS CLI you can install from that, or else we have this AWS document. From here you can just install the AWS CLI version 2. Version 2 you can install it. So once you install, next step, how we have to communicate with AWS environment, configuring AWS environment. So to configure with AWS environment, just use AWS configure. So it will ask you 4 attributes: access key ID, secret access key, and default region, and also output format, which you have to pass these details. If you are using with IAM user, if you're having your secret key and access keys created already, this is the way you have to communicate with AWS with AWS configure option. If you are already using, if you are using AWS IAM role, you don't want to do AWS configure. So this is the steps we have to do to communicate with AWS with the help of AWS CLI, and Boto3 also be required whenever we are performing any Python script with importing Boto3 libraries. That time it will help. That's the reason we have to just aware of how to installing Boto3 and just working on it. And if you already configure with the AWS configure, then you can just use testing AWS credentials via AWS CLI. That is, you just pass AWS STS, get caller identity, and the format is T. So you will get the details of your authentication, what you have just now done. So that I will show you in my whenever we are actually working with AWS account. This is just only I want to give a demo. There I just came up with the details. So now I will also show you how you can install, or how you can go through the documentation, like Boto3 documentation. Boto3 documentation, you have just, you can click on this, just you can use the documents. See, we are having a lot of documents here in AWS Boto3 docs, where you can just go with the installation and the configuration, how to install or update the Python. So everything they have provided in the Boto3 document also. So you can go and use the commands which is configured, or you can just go through the video and you can just do the configuration. AWS configure, which I was performed, and this is asking these 4 details. So wherever you are want to add the region, wherever you want to execute that region, you will just add, and output is format is anything is fine. Now the same thing we can achieve also with AWS Boto3, just getting the details. That also we can perform with a Boto3 in my upcoming video. That there we will just start with the practical session of AWS Lambda. So keep watching, stay tuned for the further updates. Thank you.